You can do push-ups every day. You can hit pull-ups every week. You can grind through dips and feel like your upper body is getting stronger, but your shoulders might still be weaker than you think. And that is where a lot of people get stuck. Most calisthenics moves use your shoulders, but they do not always train them the right way. When you do pull-ups, you are probably thinking about your back and your grip. When you do dips, you are thinking about your chest and triceps. When you do push-ups, you just feel like you are building strength. But your shoulders are there the whole time, quietly taking pressure on every rep. If they are weak, unstable, or out of balance, you will feel it sooner or later. Your push-ups start feeling harder. Your handstand progress slows down. Your dips feel shaky. Maybe your shoulder starts aching and you do not even know why. That is why today, Hidden Health Science is going to show you 5 exercises that train your shoulders directly, not just as helpers, not just in the background. These moves help your shoulders get stronger, wider, more stable, and easier to control. And once your shoulders improve, a lot of your upper body training starts to feel different. The main point is simple. Your shoulders are involved in almost every upper body exercise, but most people never give them real attention. That is a problem. Your shoulders may be working all the time, but that does not mean they are growing stronger in the right way. You might have a decent chest. You might have strong arms. You might even be good at pull-ups. But if your shoulders are weak or unstable, your body will eventually hit a wall. This video gives you 5 exercises to fix that. Resistance band lateral raises, pike push-ups, ring face pulls, handstand push-ups, and support holds. Each one has a job. Lateral raises help build shoulder width. Pike push-ups build overhead pressing strength. Ring face pulls train the rear delts and shoulder stabilizers. Handstand push-ups test serious shoulder power. Support holds build control and stability. Together, they help your shoulders stop being the weak link. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking their shoulders are already covered. They do push-ups, they do pull-ups, they do dips, maybe even planche work, so they assume my shoulders must be getting strong. But that is not always true. In most of those moves, your shoulders are helping. They are supporting your body. They are keeping things stable. They are taking pressure. But they are not always getting trained in a complete way. That is why someone can train for months and still have shoulders that do not look wider, do not feel solid, and do not hold up well under harder moves. You may feel shoulder pain during deep push-ups. You may get tired fast on dips. You may lose control when trying handstands. That usually means something is missing. To build strong shoulders, you need all parts working together. The side delts help with width, the front delts help with pressing power. The rear delts and stabilizers help protect the shoulder joint. Miss one part, and your progress slows down. The first exercise is resistance band lateral raises. This one targets the side of your shoulders, also called the medial delts. And if you want that wider shoulder look, this part matters a lot. A lot of people miss this in calisthenics. Pull-ups mostly hit your back and grip. Dips focus more on your chest and triceps. Push-ups hit the chest, triceps, and front shoulders. But the side delts often do not get enough direct work. That is where lateral raises help. Here is how to do them. Stand on the resistance band and hold the ends in your hands. Keep a small bend in your elbows. Raise your arms out to the sides until they reach shoulder height. Pause for a second. Then lower them slowly. Do not rush it, and do not grab the heaviest band just to feel strong. That is a common mistake. If the band is so tight that you cannot lift your arms all the way up, it is too much. Use a band you can control. The goal is not to swing your arms. The goal is to feel the side of your shoulders working. Slow reps, full range, clean movement. That is where the real progress starts. You can use lateral raises in 2 simple ways. Do them at the start of your upper body workout to wake up your shoulders, or add them near the end as a finisher. Go for 3 to 4 sets. Aim for 10 to 15 reps each set. Keep it clean. Do not swing your body. Do not shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Do not yank the band like you are trying to win a fight with it. Raise your arms out to the sides and think about making your shoulders wider. Then, lower your arms slowly. Keep tension the whole way down. If you are new, start with a light band. If you are stronger, use more tension. But never let the band ruin your form. This is a great move if you want shoulders that look wider, stronger, and more balanced. The second exercise is pike push-ups. This is one of the best starting points for building real overhead pressing strength. And if you ever want to get better at handstands, handstand push-ups, or more advanced calisthenics moves, you need this kind of strength. Think of pike push-ups like the body weight version of an overhead press. But instead of pressing a barbell, you are pressing your own body. Start in a regular push-up position, then walk your feet closer to your hands. Your hips should go up high, so your body makes an upside-down V. From there, lower your head down between your hands. Try to bring your head close to the floor. Then press back up with control. Keep your elbows at about a 4-5 degree angle. Do not let them flare straight out to the sides. That is where a lot of people mess this up. If your elbows are flying out, your back is sagging, and your hips are dropping, you are not really training your shoulders anymore. You are just doing a strange push-up with bad form. Keep your hips high, keep your body tight. Move with control. To make it harder, put your feet on a sturdy chair, bench, or box. The more vertical your body gets, the more your shoulders have to work. And that is exactly what prepares you for handstand push-ups later. Do pike push-ups when you still have energy. This is not the kind of move you want to rush through when you are already exhausted. It takes control. If you are new, start with 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps. If you are more comfortable, try 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. If the full movement is too hard, do not force it. Lower your head only part of the way down. Just keep your hips high and your form clean. If you are stronger, elevate your feet to put more weight onto your shoulders. The goal is not speed. The goal is control. Lower yourself smoothly. Press back up strong. Keep your body tight. This is one of the main foundation moves that can help you build toward handstand push-ups. The third exercise is ring face pulls. And honestly, this is one of those exercises a lot of people skip because it does not look exciting, but it matters a lot. Ring face pulls train the back of your shoulders, your rotator cuff, and the muscles that help control your shoulder blades. That is a big deal if you do a lot of push-ups, dips, and pike push-ups. Most people love pushing exercises. They train the front of the body over and over. Chest, triceps, front shoulders. But the back side of the shoulders gets ignored. That can create a problem. If the front of your shoulders gets much stronger than the back, your shoulders can start feeling tight, unstable, or painful. You may not notice it right away, but over time, it catches up. To do ring face pulls, set the rings around chest or head height. Grab the rings and lean back, then pull your hands toward your face. At the end of the rep, your hands should be close to your face. Squeeze the back of your shoulders and pull your shoulder blades back. If it feels too hard, step your feet forward so your body is more upright. If it feels too easy, lower the rings or lean back more. The key is control. Do not jerk your body. Do not just pull with your arms, and do not rush the reps. Pull with your rear shoulders. Move slowly. Feel the shoulder blades working. That is how this exercise protects your shoulders and makes them stronger. Ring face pulls work great near the end of your workout. You can also use them on lighter days to balance out your shoulders. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Keep the reps slow, especially at the end of the pull. That is where you want to squeeze your shoulder blades together and feel the rear shoulders working. When you return to the start, do not just fall back. Stay in control the whole time. No rings, no problem. You can do face pulls with a resistance band too. This exercise may not look as cool as a handstand. It will not get as much attention, but it is one of those moves that keeps your shoulders healthy, strong, and ready for harder training. The fourth exercise is handstand push-ups. This is where things get serious. If you can do strict handstand push-ups, your shoulders are strong. But more than that, they are controlled. And that is what makes this exercise so powerful. It is kind of like an overhead press, but much harder. Instead of pressing a barbell, you are pressing your whole body while upside down. That takes strength, balance, core control, and a lot of shoulder stability. The basic version starts against a wall. Kick up into a handstand. Keep your body tight. Lower yourself down until your head lightly touches the floor. Then press back up. Sounds simple, but it is not easy. The biggest mistake is letting your back turn into a banana shape. When your lower back arches too much, you lose strength. Your body gets loose. Your shoulders take pressure in the wrong way. So keep your core tight. Squeeze your glutes. Stay solid from your hands to your feet. And do not rush into this exercise if you are not ready. If handstand push-ups feel too hard, that is fine. Keep building with pike push-ups and feet-elevated pike push-ups first. Strength takes time. Get the foundation right, and the harder moves will come. Handstand push-ups are not for complete beginners. You want to build a solid base first. If your pike push-ups are still shaky, stay there for a while. There is nothing wrong with that. Start by practicing a wall handstand hold. Get used to being upside down. Learn how to keep your body tight. After that, work on partial reps. Lower yourself just a little, then press back up. As you get stronger and more controlled, slowly go deeper. You can do 3 to 5 sets with 2 to 6 reps per set depending on your level. But do not chase numbers here. 1 clean rep is better than 5 ugly ones. Move slow, stay tight, keep your form. If your shoulders hurt or your wrists feel bad, make the exercise easier and go back to the basics. The bonus exercise is support holds. You can do these on parallel bars or on rings. And they look simple, but they are not easy when you do them right. This is an isometric exercise. That means you are not doing reps. You are holding one position and fighting to stay solid. And this is where a lot of people miss the point. Strong shoulders are great, but stable shoulders are what make you feel in control. That is the difference between someone who just does the movement and someone who owns the movement. To do it, push yourself up on parallel bars or rings. Lock your arms. Keep your body straight. Press your shoulders down and keep them active. Do not let your shoulders shrug up toward your ears. That is not control. That is just hanging there and hoping for the best. This should feel active. Your shoulders, arms, chest, and core should all be working together to keep your body steady. If you use rings, it gets much harder. The rings move around, and your shoulders have to fight to keep everything still. That is why this exercise is so useful. It helps your dips feel stronger. It helps your push-ups feel cleaner. It helps your handstands feel more controlled. It is not flashy, but it builds the kind of shoulder stability most people are missing. For support holds, keep it simple. Do 3 to 5 sets. Hold each set for 10 to 30 seconds. If you are new, start on parallel bars. They are more stable, so it is easier to learn the position. Once you can hold 30 seconds with good control, then try rings. While you hold, do not let your shoulders creep up toward your ears. Do not bend your elbows. Do not let your body shake all over the place. Think about pushing yourself tall, shoulders down, arms locked, body tight. It should feel like your whole body is one solid piece. This exercise looks small, but it builds real shoulder endurance and stability. The message is simple. If you ignore your shoulders, your whole upper body pays for it. Weak shoulders can make your push-ups feel harder. They can make dips feel shaky. They can make pull-ups feel less controlled. And if you are working toward handstands, weak shoulders will slow you down fast. They can also raise your risk of pain or injury. So do not let your shoulders just tag along in other exercises. Train them on purpose. Lateral raises help build width. Pike push-ups build overhead pressing strength. Ring face pulls help protect the rear shoulders and stabilizers. Handstand push-ups test serious shoulder strength. Support holds build, control, and stability. Put these together, and your shoulders start to feel different. stronger, more solid, more reliable. And when your shoulders get better, your push-ups, dips, pull-ups, and handstands usually get better too. Here is a simple way to use these exercises in one shoulder workout. Start with resistance band lateral raises. Do 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Then move to pike push-ups. Do 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps. After that, do ring face pulls. Go for 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. This helps balance out the back side of your shoulders. If you are already strong enough, add wall handstand push-ups. Do 3 sets of 2 to 6 clean reps. Then finish with support holds. Do 3 sets, holding each one for 15 to 30 seconds. If you are a beginner, skip the handstand push-ups for now. Focus on getting your pike push-ups strong and controlled first. You do not need to do this every day. 1 or 2 focused shoulder sessions a week can make a real difference if you stay consistent. There are a few mistakes you really want to avoid. First, do not use a resistance band that is too heavy for lateral raises. If you cannot lift your arms all the way to shoulder height, the band is too much. Go lighter and control the movement. Second, do not turn pike push-ups into sloppy push-ups. Keep your hips high. Do not let your elbows flare way out. Do not let your back sag. If your form falls apart, your shoulders are not getting the work they need. Third, do not rush face pulls. This is not a speed exercise. If you are swinging your body or yanking with your arms, you are missing the point. Slow down and pull with the rear shoulders. Fourth, do not jump into handstand push-ups too early. If your base is not ready, your back will arch, your body will get loose, and your shoulders may take pressure in the wrong way. And last, do not treat support holds like you are just holding yourself up. They should be active. Shoulders down, arms locked, body tight. If your shoulders creep up, your body shakes everywhere, and the rings are flying around, you are not really training control yet. Fix these mistakes, and every shoulder exercise becomes safer and more effective.